Yo, and we got another video. This time it's Tyler Perry. I know you guys are sick of me. I only have like 30 people listening on these videos. Maybe none at all. I'm talking to myself. Echo chamber. I love it. No one can hear me. Okay, so Tyler Perry's lawyers accused Derek Dixon of setting up a scam. Whoa. Let me start this from the beginning. Tyler Perry sued for sexually harassing over actor over 4 years. Wow. Imagine that. Tyler Perry has been sued by an actor alleging Perry threatened the man's series regular role on TV and for several years used his professional power for sexual leverage. I always thought this Tyler Perry guy was gay, but I thought he like was dating women, or I thought he was married or something like that. Let me go and check. Tyler Perry. Okay, let's have a look at this dude. Forbes, American actor. Let's have a look at him. Tyler Perry, filmmaker, worth over $1 billion. Crazy, right? Tyler Perry, wife. Let's have a look at this. Well, Tyler Perry does not have a wife. He was previously in a long-term relationship with Julia Beckel, but they are no longer together. They have a son named Aman, who was born in 2014. In December 2020, Perry publicly announced that he was single. See, this is the thing. I always look at this dude, and this guy just come across gay. Like this picture, right? Where is it? Doesn't this give you gay vibes, right? this picture right here. He look like he'd be in a gay club with Diddy, slipping and sliding in the baby oil. You know, I don't want to like put things on people, like, but he just looked gay, and he dressed up as a woman. Like, there's no way this guy's straight. But when they said he had a son, I was like, man, I was wrong. I got this wrong. But clearly, man, this guy been suppressing his homosexuality. He's been doing the Diddy, suppressing it all. Let's read. Tyler has been sued by actor legend. Did I read this already? Yeah. Terry Dixon on June 13th filed a lawsuit against Perry, an actor, writer, and director known for films, wide-ranging media franchise, as well as the new Netflix thriller Straw, alleging quid pro quo sexual harassment, work environment harassment, sexual harassment, assault on battery, retaliation, and intentional infliction of emotional stress. According to the complaint obtained by USA Today, June 17, Dixon is seeking $260 million due to allegedly being targeted by Perry, who has said to sort of a cohesive sexual exploitative dynamic with Mr. Dixon. Perry initially approached Dixon with a career opportunity and cast him in the BET Plus show Ruthless. The lawsuit says, crazy. Dixon eventually ended up on the BET show The Oval, which is Dixon's biggest on-screen credit to date. Okay. He appeared in 85 episodes from 2021 to 2025. Okay. Could this kind of might start to remind me of Perry then subject Dixon to escalated sexual harassment, assaults, and battery and professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. Dixon claims this led to Dixon allegedly quitting in season 6. Okay, TMZ was not first to report the news. TMZ was first to report, not first. This reminds me of Harvey Weinstein, you know, this casting couch type nonsense going on. But this time it just reminds me of the gay version. Gay casting couch. You know, you get all these roles and you wonder how these guys get these roles because the way they look. So this is the guy right here. Wait, can you see him? Yeah, this is him. This is the guy. That's the guy over there. Let's have a look at. We've got more pictures of him on the Daily Mail. I never knew who's in the milk, man. He's the milkman. He's into the milk. I mean, he's not a bad looking dude. I mean, I don't fancy him. You know, I'm not into men. But, well, he probably looks like licking his lip like this, like, yeah. If I can give him a couple of rolls, he might return the favor. You know, it's weird how you have these people in such. How can I put this? It's like you wonder why they risk it. You know, but I guess what it is like when you become so famous and so rich, you still want to be a normal person and date and do what you want to do. I mean, I'm not saying you should go around like using your power to reciprocate favors from people, but you know, it's easier that way. You start to see what you want and you can get it because you have the money and you have the power to put people in positions, and then you can get your favors from there. That's the way they do it. But also, in the world, you do want to still be a normal person and date. But when you're really famous, it becomes impossible. Even if you have these like wild fantasies, like let's say you're Diddy. I'm just not pointing. He's not Diddy, but Diddy has these wild fantasies where he wants these threesomes and stuff like that. Yeah, he was doing that, but eventually it came out, and we were looking at Diddy sideways, like, "What you've been doing with these guys, semen?" It's like, you know, but an average everyday Joe nobody who did that, we couldn't care less. There's probably people doing that right now. We don't even know. We don't even care. But when it's Diddy, yeah, it's a big deal. Same with Tyler Perry. You know, he may be bisexual. Now we know he's bisexual. You know, I always thought he was a straight dude that just looked gay. And dressed up as a woman, because I see Eddie Murphy dressed up as a woman, but he ain't gay. But there was that one time. But he said he never knew that was transsexual. But there was rumors that he'd been messing with trans women / they thems for a while, but I don't know how much of that is true. But you know, it is weird, you know, how things go. I keep saying, you know. But that's the news for today, you know. This like this guy's do I think let me put this in, let's just round this up. Do I think this will go? I don't think he's gonna get 260 million from Tyler Perry. It's a joke, man. It feels like, from what I'm seeing, I feel like he used Tyler Perry to get what he wanted to get. Because he said he's been wrestling for 4 years. Have you been in wrestling for 4 years? Like, seriously? I know you've been in wrestling for 4 years. What happened? You got your roles, you made your money, the roles dried up. Now you're trying to sue this dude. You knew the score. You knew what was going on. The roles dried up for the dude. He realized, oh man, the roles are drying up. I ain't getting no more roles from this guy. Okay, I'm gonna do a switcheroo. I'm gonna like sue him for harassment. 260 million. There's no way this guy can get 260 million from this dude. And you know, the lawyers that this guy has, Tyler Perry, they're gonna take him to the cleaners, man. And they're gonna throw this out, man. It's gone. Ain't gonna bother with this. Like, yeah, he probably did use his power to try and harass the guy a little bit, but clearly it was like a two-way thing. It seems like this guy obviously clearly was happy to take the roles and get to where he needed to get to, but when he got there and he realized the roles disappeared and dried up, now he's upset. He started to sue. It's just weird now. You see a lot of things popping out at the woodworks. Like, you got yourself your Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Shannon Sharp. All these stuff is starting to creep out from the woodworks about how people work behind the scenes. These like untalked about secret ways of people getting involved into the industry. not really a secret, but you always knew this stuff happened behind the scenes, how people got roles, but it's now more open and, more transparent, people talking about it. But anyway, I'm out. And like and subscribe if you like me talking rubbish about things. I try my best. Thank you.